Hi everyone, hi my dear Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Liza, and today in this video I'm going to give you my monthly tarot forecast and advice. And for this video it's going to be months of July 2023, things you need to be aware of and pay attention to during that month. And as always, I'm going to use two tarot decks. One is the Rider tarot deck and another one is this beautiful illuminated tarot deck to give you my forecast. I'll pull two cards from each deck, so 4 in total, to make it as accurate as possible. So let's start with the Rider tarot deck and see what you have there, my dear Gemini. Okay, the Hangman, the Major Arcana number 12. We are collecting Major Arcanas. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so far so good. Let's do two more from this deck. 7 of Wands. And one more. Nine of Wands. So we got two Major Arcanas and we got 2 Wands, 7 and 9, which are actually pretty close to each other in terms of the meaning of them. Let's start with Major Arcanas. Like, since you have half of the Major Arcanas, like you have 2 of them, it just means that the month of July is going to be a transformative and life-changing month for you. So lots of important things can happen, lots of significant things, meaningful things can happen. So pay more attention to whatever you do, what kind of people you meet. So all little details are gonna matter during the month of July. And let's start with the Hangman. If we talk about the Major Arcana number 12, the Hangman, why he is upside down. The upside down, there are a couple things which are important to know and talk about here. So the first is, sometimes during the months of July, you will experience that your actions are limited, your movements are limited. You want to do something, but you cannot do that. You want to do this, but you cannot do so. So you will be limited in the amount of things you want to do. Maybe you want to do more, but in reality, you cannot do certain things. So try to have some backup plans if something doesn't work, so you have another thing and you have another thing, but you will feel limited in terms of the things you can do. Maybe you wanted to travel, you wanted to go somewhere, but you will be limited in terms of your vacations. Maybe somebody like at your work decided not to give you vacations. Maybe you wanted to go somewhere, but or some obstacles, some outside factors, something like outside. It's not because of you, it's some outside factors. That's why you will feel limited in your actions. So pay attention to your physical health. That's good month to take care of your body, how you feel, your back, especially shoulders, neck. Do lots of, go to spa, do massage therapies or something like that. Doing something for your body, that's a good thing, like for your physical health, not only for emotional and mental, which is also important, but for you, like focusing on your physical health, I would say that's more important during the months of July. The positive side, when you're upside down, you can see the things from another perspective. You see the things the way that other people don't see them. So it's a good month to generate new ideas. Be very creative. Think outside of the box. And because your ideas are extraordinary and you see them from your own perspective, other people don't see that. So other people may not understand you. Other people may say like, this idea is like total BS. Like, don't do that. Why you decided to do that? So some people may not understand you and some people may not understand your vision, but focus on it. Focus in whatever you're doing, in your project, in your ideas, in your creative being. You are on the right track. It's just you see things from a different angle, and that's your advantage for the month of July, except being limited in the movements. But yes, you cannot act. Yes, you feel like you cannot do things and act, but you can think, you can analyze, you can come up with something new, you can invent some new, I don't know, business ideas, or you can come up with new business structure, or like it's more about thinking, analyzing, brainstorming than actually doing and acting. So that's how your month of July is going to be. And do not listen to other people. Do not listen what other people will tell you, what they think. I want you to focus on yourself, because again, other people, they do not see the things the way you can see them, like from another angle, from another perspective. You have a broader angle and you have a better understanding of different things than other people. Another thing when it comes to the Hangman, focus on yourself. Focus on your projects. What I mean by that, and also there is a card which is 9 of Wands here. The 9 of Wands is also shares this similar idea, and I'm explaining it right now. What kind of idea? The idea is that you need to focus on your projects first. Do not go and help other people, every single one, until you deal with all you have on your plate. So do not involve other people. If you're having some problems, if we talk about 9 of Wands, if you're having some problems, if you're having some struggles with something, you cannot deal with that, I want you to take full responsibilities over that. Deal by yourself and do not involve other people. You should take full responsibilities in whatever you're doing. And the Hangman is about that you can become victim of all your promises. Maybe you promised this to one person, you promised this to another person. So many promises, a lot of different promises to other people. And since it's a lot, and you have to do your things, and you promise this person and this person, you become a victim of all these promises you made, because you don't have enough time, you don't have enough resources, you don't have enough physical resources and physical health and capacity to do the things, but you promised everyone that you can do that, and you won't be able to do that. And because you don't do that, people will start saying that they cannot trust you, they cannot rely on you, and you're like this and this and this and this. So in order to avoid that, focus on your projects. So the month is to focus on yourself and what's happening in your life, in whatever you are doing. Do not get dragged in other people's problems, in their projects. I want you to focus on yourself. And only if you have time, and only if you have resources, only if you completed all your deadlines. Because what can happen with the Hangman is that you have a deadline and you sacrificed your time. You have a paper to write and you sacrifice your time to go and help your friend. And now because you want to help your friend, now you don't have enough time to finish your paper, and you're going to miss your deadline, and you're going to lose the points, or you're going to lose the whole grade. That's going to happen for you in July. So I want you to prioritize yourself and whatever you are doing. And if you say yes to other people, I want you to first learn how to say no. How to say it the other way. Learn how to say no to other people. And if you say yes, if you agree to help, make sure that you have a capacity for it. And you know what you're doing in terms of your time, your resources. You're not sacrificing yourself over other person and your projects. That's important. But in general, helping and genuinely helping others, that's a good month to do so. The more genuine you do something to other people, the more you will get in return in the month of July. But I want you to do it genuinely, and that it's not impacting your work, it's not impacting whatever you have on your plate. Okay? That's the main point when it comes to the Hangman. And it also kind of shares a similar idea with the 9 of Wands. But since I started talking about 9 of Wands, and I just told you about not dragging yourself into other people's problems, and not dragging them into your problems, but you're kind of, look at this, you're kind of defending yourself. Like maybe something happened, and now you kind of have this guard, and you do not let other people in, and maybe you are, I don't know, you cannot believe some people, you cannot trust, like something happened that you have this kind of tension inside of you, or maybe some fears or some past trauma, which is stopping you and blocking you from moving forward and doing this thing. You have a lot of tension inside of you. That's how like it's going to be in the months of July. There's a lot of tension in your body. That's why I told you go and do something relaxing, and for your body, you truly need that. But when it comes to the Nine of Wands, I want you to let your past go and your fears go. You are too attached to the past. Maybe you're too attached to whatever you did in the past, what happened in the past feelings, emotions, achievements. And because you're too attached to all of that, that's what stops you from moving forward and removing this guard which you have. Okay, so do not let the past and your fears take over you. It happened. Learn from this, learn from some mistakes, realize your lessons, and it's time to move on. Stop protecting yourself and stop trying to fight and having this guard and being prepared. Always being prepared. Something's going to happen. I need to get ready. I need to be prepared. Yes, it's good to be prepared, but it's too much. It's too much. You've been kind of limiting yourself and putting this tension inside of you for a long time. So it's time to let it go. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. When it comes to Wheel of Fortune. So the fortune, the luck, they're gonna come to you in the months of July. Maybe it can be, as I was telling you about the Hangman, some ideas, some inventions, some opportunities. And the Wheel of Fortune, it is about the opportunities. But what you need to remember that the fortune is not going to be the whole months. And the whole months, because the wheel, sometimes we go up, sometimes we go down. Sometimes we go up, we go down. And when we are down, in order to get up, we gotta have the motion for this wheel. So you always need to move. You always need to be active, do things. When you're down, don't get upset. Don't procrastinate. Don't be lazy. Don't be anxious about something. Don't just stay. You gotta go and act. You gotta continue what you've been doing. So during the months of July, it's going to be like a wave. Like, some things come, like lots of things are happening, lots of opportunities, people, meetings, then it's quiet. Lots of things come and then it's quiet. Maybe like the first half of the month can be active, then it's quiet. Maybe the other way around. So, but it's going to be like a wave. And if it's quiet, you just gotta continue doing the things. You gotta continue working. You gotta continue being active and putting the motion for this wheel so it goes and it moves. When it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, the key word here is enjoyment and having a joy from what you are doing. So enjoy. Enjoy whatever you are doing in your life. Enjoy all the processes. You should enjoy your work. Enjoy the place where you live, like enjoying, as I said, whatever actions you're taking in this life, whatever you have in your life. If you don't enjoy your job, if you don't like your career, all those opportunities will come. The luck and opportunities, maybe new clients, maybe new offers, maybe some events you will get invited, or like something will come to you during the months of July. But the thing is, if they come, the luck and opportunities, they come to them, knock on your door and say like, hi, we are here. Where are you? And you're somewhere doing something which you're not supposed to do, and you hate it with all your heart. So when the opportunities come, they come for the things which you truly love and what makes you happy and you enjoy doing. So I want you to reevaluate things in your life. I want you to reevaluate the job you're doing, the career you have, or in what direction you want to move in life. Are you feeling happy? Does this make you happy? Are you enjoying all these processes? If not, the month of July is to change it. And the month of July is to focus on what brings you happiness, on what brings you joy and fulfillment in life. That's when all opportunities and everything will come. Only when you truly love what you're doing. Things are not gonna come for the things you hate with your heart. What's the point? To hate you even more or what? but they're gonna come for something that you are doing, that you're something on the right path. So moving and feeling happy from what you're doing and the direction which you're moving, that's very important. That's when the luck and opportunities will come. And if you feel stuck, if you feel like it's such a slow month, it's just such a slow week, nothing is going anywhere, nothing is moving, don't give up. You just gotta remember, maybe you're like right here at the bottom, and you just need to continue doing things to go to the top, to get to the top. Just have this motion. Okay? That's a Wheel of Fortune. And we have 7 of Wands left. Remember when I was talking about 9 of Wands, I said you're like here after a fight, right? And here on the 7 of Wands, we have a fight. But we don't have other people, right? So we're not really fighting with other people or getting into the open arguments with other people. It's kind of going to be a month where you will have to put a lot of efforts into the things which you're doing. And sometimes you may feel lonely. You may feel like, look at the cards. There is nobody. You are working hard. You are doing so many things. And you feel like nobody is doing anything. And I'm just working. And I'm just doing the things. And nobody else is here. Nobody is supporting me. I'm just by myself. So you may feel that way in the month of July, that you are by yourself trying to figure things out. And of course, the tension is still there. That's maybe where the tension is coming from like here when you stand like and guard yourself. Maybe because you feel that you've been carrying lots of things by yourself and people are not supporting you, and maybe the team you're working at, they're not very supporting and you don't like it, and like something is bothering you. Something is happening that makes you feel that you are alone and that you're doing everything by yourself and there is nobody here to support you. I want you not to be afraid of all these fights in terms of like going and doing the things, even if you feel you are the only one against everyone, it's fine. Even if other people do not agree with you, remember that you have your own vision this month. Maybe that can be challenging. You have your own vision, you have your own ideas, you see things from a different perspective, and many people looks like are not going to understand that, and you will feel like you're the only one fighting and doing something. Do not be afraid to stand up for your own ideas, stand up for your own thoughts and your own opinion. It's okay sometimes to feel this way, but I want you to be like, I want you to trust yourself, and I want you to trust the process, and I want you to believe in yourself, in your ideas, in your inventions, and in whatever you are doing when it comes to Hangman as well. Okay? So maybe ask yourself, against who are you trying to fight? Maybe there are certain competitors or people. Who are they? Who are you fighting against in this month, during this month of July? Who are those people? Because there is definitely somebody, maybe somebody who doesn't share your point of view or the way you do your work. Who are these people? For what you're fighting, right? What is the reason why you have to put a lot of effort? It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of, again, physical effort and time and hard work. Why and why you really want to do all of that? Why you are ready to go through so many obstacles and through lots of tension and hard work during the months of July? Why? Right? But you will have to go, like in the months of July, you will have to do some things which you don't really like doing, but you gotta do them. Like, I don't know, sometimes, like, let's say you hate doing the reports, but you have to do them, and it just needs to be done. So something in July, I'm sorry to tell you this, but something in July, you will have to do it, even if you don't like it. It's just, there's no way to avoid it. You just do it once, and that's it. It's done and it's gone. Okay? But that's the month of July for you, my dear Gemini. Yes, you have a tension inside of you. from whatever is going to happen, physical tension in your body as well. Your body will react. So if you feel like your body starts reacting, you're getting sick, or you have a body pain, it's a sign that there's also a lot of tension inside of you. Maybe you're like fighting with some people, arguing, maybe you don't agree with them, or you don't have people supporting you and you feel that you are the only one and you feel lonely. And yeah, that's kind of how the month of July may go, but you have your luck. You have your fortune. You just gotta enjoy the process. You gotta believe in yourself truly in whatever you are doing and love whatever you are doing, and you are on the right track. Even if other people don't understand you and don't support you, it's okay, it's fine. Just continue doing the things, continue bringing the motion to this wheel, and everything is going to be good. Okay, so that's forecast for you, my dear Gemini. That's it for the month of July. Let me know how you feel. Maybe you have some plans for the month of July. Share in the comments below. I will be happy to read and know. And thank you for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.